Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the Will-O-Wisp Woods, everybody. Howdy, hey, hi. Thank you for the follow, Frog Boy. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. So, welcome, welcome, everybody. Welcome to the Will-O-Wisp Woods. If you all don't know, we are on episode 102 of the Journey of Grandiasha. We are 102 episodes deep on this. Alright.
I'm crazy.
So, last we left off, our group, after a rather meaningful ceremony, had a rather awkward morning, rather interesting start to the day. And with emotions running hot and a handful of things said and done, a few blows were thrown and some words tossed. Odile made her way back to her room. May is left wondering what just happened. Dwindle attempts to follow Odile as a means of figuring out what's going on. And everybody's just kind of walking on eggshells around each other now. So, Odile's in her room. Dwindle is outside her door, if I'm not mistaken, after sneaking, after walking off and then sneaking back over. And May is just trying to eat her breakfast.
Whole pancakes at a time.
Mm-hmm. As Eddie sits there, just trying not to exist, wishing that he could phase back into the ethereal.
Poor boy.
Poor buddy.
So, with that, as always, I'm boring myself with my own voice. With that, what would you all like to do? Who would like to start?
I try to stick my head out to try to call for Rovon, because I realize all my bandages are on Rovon. So Dwindle's still sitting there, or did Dwindle leave like he said he would?
Dwindle left.
And leave the bag like he said.
Yeah, he slid the bag underneath.
Cool.
Which may or may not be a mistake. We'll find out here shortly.
I grab the bag and I call for Rovon. And then I shut the door after he comes inside. That's what I do. Your turns.
Dwindle goes back. Sits down. Eats bacon.
Are you in the kitchen still with us?
He came back to the kitchen.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You know, it's as if she wants us all to go and process, and she wants to take all of this responsibility, and it's as if she isn't going along this with us. It's as if she's not going through this with us, and either she's hurting, avoiding, or she hated Nyla, and May is gonna stab her fork into her pancake and shove it into her mouth again. Just like go.
Con save.
Con save? Okay. That tracks. Con save.
That poor pancake. That odd made for you.
That is a 12.
It's just huckleberry, wonderful huckleberry syrup spice
Bjorn,
with
find a
spiked with
spot and lay
nightshade.
down, Bubba.
No.
Nightshade. Ooh.
Gonna sedate me. Murder?
Nightshade is you go
Murder?
night night
For good?
forever. Yeah.
Yeah. She's just gonna grumble and start shoving the pancakes in her mouth like a feral beast. Is the plate glass or just a wood thing?
Doesn't matter. We got fancy glasses.
If we got
Yeah,
fancy
fancy.
glasses, we don't know. We probably don't got it now.
They're not fancy glasses, but we actually got glass, which is really nice.
Mm-hmm. Destruct.
Eddie is watching you and just kind of side-eyeing you. Not necessarily engaging, but not necessarily hiding either. He's just kind of there. He's quietly reading his book as he eats, one leg crossed over the other, as he's simply trying to ignore what's going on this morning.
Good pancakes.
Yeah, you're telling me. I don't even know if I should eat these. She made them. Like, I know she cares, but it's a burden. Not that she's a burden, but feelings up, I guess. Pancake.
Yes.
Where did she go anyways? You followed her?
To our room.
Is she okay?
I don't know.
He's gonna eat another pancake, chewing for a long moment before standing back up and pushing the chair out almost a little obnoxiously. Not that she meant to, but and I'll be right back. And she's gonna leave the kitchen and go up to Odil's room. And then when she arrives at the door, she'll knock twice. Hey, me.
No answer.
She'll knock again. You know, I feel like we should talk about this. Please?
Your heavy sigh. As I told Dwindle, we can talk later. Right now, I'm trying to wrap myself.
Can I help you? My fault.
No.
I'll just sit here then. And
No, you can go away. Go eat the food.
And as Odile says that, she hears like a thunk against the door and sliding. As May turns her back and sits right in front of the door, leaning on it. I ate them already.
Did you clean your plate?
I ate all the pancakes. It was delicious. Thanks.
That's good, but that's not what I asked. I asked if you cleaned your plate.
I will after you talk to me.
Ingrid, put the plate down. No, no, they have to clean it to themselves. No, Ingrid, they're not our children. Ingrid.
May, go clean your plate.
I will after we talk.
May, I told you, we can all talk later. Just like Dwindle's gonna talk to me later. We can all talk later once I am finished wrapping myself. You have enough time to go clean your dishes. I do not want no mold or bugs in this house, especially for Garmador's sake.
It's just more he can pick on. Anyways, no, I will clean it. It's not going to take that long.
Okay, I'm not coming out until you at least clean your dishes.
May is going to take a very deep breath. And just shut her mouth. And just sit there. You can't make me move.
Silence.
Nope, she sits still. She'll, pull out Nyla's journal in the meantime.
Cool, and all you'll hear is some rustling in the room. That is it. You won't hear any talking.
Oh, good. Who's she gonna talk to? Herself?
You do realize she does talk to herself sometimes. Eddie can vouch for this.
You're not talking to yourself. You're talking to a robot.
Yeah, Rowan's in there too, so.
Even though he's an inanimate, unthinking creature.
Oh, she made him.
He's
basically
a
himself.
good boy. He's a good boy. He's the best boy.
And May will kick back and read. Just shuffle through.
Eventually, you feel the door like shuffle a little bit, and you just see Rowan trying to get out and closing the door behind him.
Wait, did he like open the door? Because May's like leaning against it.
Yeah, that's what I said. You feel the door
You're-
start trying to shuffle out so Rowan can get out.
Here's the question, DM: is it the normal type of door where it opens outward or inward? No, most doors open inward.
Mm-hmm.
So technically, yeah.
And so he's just trying to open it a little bit, and then. Is the door open a little bit? Am I above breaking and entering?
Are you? Twindle apparently wasn't.
You're breaking and falling technically, but yeah.
Well, if it's only open a little bit, like they're trying to get out, like they know that I'm right there.
Mhm.
Like, yeah, then. Okay, yep. May's gonna like quickly put the notebook, shut the notebook, and put it back in her pocket. Allowing the door to open a little bit, but not really moving, still kind of sitting in front.
Okay.
But like trying to
And
move enough.
then when Ruban gets out, are you trying to get in?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a. Is there any like, what's it called? What's the word? Defiance? No, that's not it. I don't know what the word is, but you know, countering at all? Or no?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the word you're looking for is.
You know, like are you trying to keep me out or will it be easy?
Oh, you go in pretty easily, honestly. She's not right there. Actually, if I could just ask for a perception check, because I know what my room looks like. And
Perception?
odds not. Yeah, and odds not silly. You 15.
That is a 25.
Bam.
Yeah.
Okay, so you go into her room, and at first you don't even see her. You see like her mess of a room and everything. Like it's not a mess, but it's like an odd mess.
Mm-hmm.
And you see her little pillow fortress and everything, and her windows open and stuff. And you start thinking maybe she went out the window, but then you see there's a cabinet, like a dresser cabinet that's really, really, really tall, and everything that's almost touching the ceiling. And you just happen to glance briefly, and you see like movement, and you notice she's just sitting up there.
You know I can smell you, right?
Your point?
Why are you hiding?
Who says I'm hiding?
Maybe you aren't. You're kind of weird.
It's high up here. Why are you in my room without my permission?
Because you wouldn't come talk to me.
I said I would come talk to you when you finished your dishes and I was done wrapping myself. I needed Rovan to go get something because I apparently ran out of herbs.
Could you let me cast Cure Wounds on you?
No. Absolutely not.
Please?
No. I would think you would learn by now I don't like healing.
Well, it's gonna really hurt later if, you know, we get into another fight and you're already hurt. Might as well just heal it now.
You just see Odd tilt her head like, do I look like I care?
How high up off the ground are you?
I mean, my head's touching the ceiling.
How tall are the ceilings?
That's up to the DM. That I don't know.
Hello, DM.
The rooms are about average build. No taller than you'd think. Probably at most, probably about 8 feet.
There you go.
Pretty standard size.
Okay. May is going. Are your feet hanging?
Nope.
Nope.
She's like completely tucked onto the top of this cabinet dresser thing.
Wait, I think you have to.
She just sees you staring. She's like, May, please just go do your dishes. Okay, I will join you all down there as soon as I'm done. Like, I didn't think any of you guys wanted me bleeding out on the floor.
No, thank you, but I would like to help. I'm sorry.
No, nope, you're not gonna need to help. Just like I told Wendell, I'm not undressing in front of you or anything, so please go.
Cool. Well, that's your privacy. I'm cool, but what? Are you scared I'm gonna see them?
See what?
I mean, your hands. Like, you're.
She just puts her hands out like, you see my hands all the time. What are you talking about?
Can I?
No, you're the one that's not making sense.
Can I ask you something?
You can ask, doesn't mean I'm gonna answer.
Yeah, but it's out there, I suppose. Everybody has their tells, I guess. Why? Why do you? Why do you cover them? I mean, I get it, but
Cover what? Again, you're using fake terms. What, my wings? That's because they're my wings. I want to keep them safe. I mean, honestly, if you had wings, you would want to keep them safe too. Like,
that's not what I meant. Odd. You've got
okay.
And I don't know, you haven't really talked much about yourself, and I don't know how.
That's because none of you guys ask.
Because you deflect really badly, actually. Maybe
Nah.
a little. I do it too, though.
You have many of times, and kind of put us into a really bad situation. Not gonna lie. Again, can you leave my room? Because there's Rovan, he's got the herbs I need. So, can you leave now?
May'll nod her head, kind of slowly at first, before. Okay. I'm sorry for hurting you, Odia. That was wrong. My temper. But I'm leaving.
You don't need. Please, so. Again, we'll discuss later.
Later. And May walk back towards the door and look back at Odd before shutting the door.
And I get down and finally actually dress my wounds. And casting mending on my shirt. Because I can cast mending on my shirt and fix it. I loved learning that the last time. But I'm still going to change into my short sleeve turtleneck shirt. Because I'm like, not in the mood to keep wearing this one. And then she's gonna look at the pouch, see the fact that there are the decks in there, and then put it in her pocket. Going, okay. Not right this second, because they will stop me. Let's go deal with all this. And I walk out the door. Walking right past May, right to the kitchen.
You're such a big boy.
May I walk the opposite
You're
direction
such a big boy. I'm so proud of you.
to go outside?
Thought you wanted to talk.
I wanted to.
Alright, so be it.
And I'm gonna go outside.
And I walk into the kitchen. And I look to see if May did her dishes.
Nope.
She's just gonna roll her eyes.
Dwindle is
I told her to do her dishes. I told her to do her dishes. She didn't listen to me. Please, Ingrid, try to do the dishes. No, Ingrid, you're a guest. You don't need to do dishes. No. You're a guest. Then takes over and does May's
Pops
dishes.
Odil's hand.
What was that for? What was that for?
Cats. She looks at Odile, looks at the plate that she had just grabbed, puts it back in her hand, and... Excuse me, I don't believe that it was asked that I do this. I do it because I am doing it, and you all have got a lot of work out, so if you don't mind, I'm going to continue doing the cleaning. That is the wrong voice entirely, but it's fine.
Okay. You could have just said that without smacking me. But okay.
Mm-mm.
That's fine. I'll leave you to it, I guess. Did you enjoy the food? Sorry, it's been a long time since I've cooked for dwarves. Sorry.
It was eaten.
You cook for me all the time.
No, I don't.
No.
Dwindle, I never cook. You're the one that cooks. You and Nyla did. I never cooked.
What sounded bacon? Where does the bacon come from?
It came from Nyla. Or it came from the taverns we would sit at. I never cooked. I refused to. Okay, well, I guess I'll just leave everybody alone in here, I guess. I'll just
Hey,
walk away.
where do you think you're going?
Not in a room filled with tension?
You caused attention.
I didn't mean to.
Yeah, which means you're gonna help fix it.
Yeah, but how did I cause tension with Ingrid? I was trying to make her comfortable.
You can definitely tell that she does not care about this drama that you all are having. It seemed more like a mother popping a child that got too close to the stove.
Still, I'm just gonna go. If you want to talk, we can walk and talk. And I'm guessing this one over here doesn't want to talk because he's the only one that actually left me alone. Pointing at Eddie. while walking away.
He is just eating his pancakes.
And then she turns and realizes, wait a minute, you're eating your pancakes and reading book. Put the book down. What did I say before? I only handed you back the book so it wouldn't get ruined. Put the book down, Eddie. You need to focus on actually eating. When you are better on focusing on things, then you can multitask. For now, focus on eating.
I suppose I could start listening to you when you start following your own advice.
I'm giving advice.
About the whole emotions thing. Your friends are here for you, and you seem to be ignoring that. They care about you and they want you to talk to them. You're avoiding them because you don't want to face the reality that you have emotions. You're also scared that you'll see that you have emotions and won't trust you to be strong with them or for them. They aren't asking you to do that.
And you think I don't know that?
There's somebody that seems to know that, and you're really bad at showing it.
Except I've been trying to show it in the only ways I can. For someone that's been glued to my side almost 24/7 until recently, you would think you would learn that. Knowing I can't verbalize things, and that I have to show it in other ways.
And the best
But
way
clearly,
to do that is to practice. And you've had your moment. All of you have had your moment this morning. I've enjoyed my pancakes while you all have had your moments. But if you all sit down and just talk, I think that they'd be willing to hear you out while you try to verbalize what you're feeling. Because you're not the only one feeling things. You care about them just as much as they care about you. That's why you're trying to push them away, to make them less likely to be caught in your cycle.
I am not trying to push anyone away, Eddie. I'm not.
You're certainly trying to run from us, so.
No. It's getting really aggravated.
Just take some time
Starting
and
to
sit
sound
down
like
with
me.
everybody. I think it'd be best.
Okay. You see her just sit on the floor. I'm sitting. Not everybody's here though, but I'm sitting. I was not joking when I said I was gonna make Odd a problem today.
Hmm.
And I was just getting angered. Like I said,
man.
our children are better for this.
Poor Dwindle and Ingrid thought they'd have a break. Mm-mm. Question.
Hmm.
Can I roll perception? I'm trying to find a fruit tree or something, like, see if there's anything nearby.
Sure.
I love it. You eat delicious pancakes that she made sure were vegetarian safe, and you're going and looking for fruit trees.
She'll only eat the pan.
I love it. I love it.
That's a 21.
There are nearby trees that dot the edge of the forest that do look like apple trees. They're kind of scattered. It looks like at one point or another this may have been like an old abandoned orchard kind of thing. But it wasn't necessarily like they're lined up perfectly and everybody is, distant perfectly. It looks like at some point or another it was just a small farm and somebody had planted a few apple trees. They're old. They're old apple trees, but they're large and they're off a good distance from the house. But it looks like there are a few small apple trees that are older and kind of hanging on to life.
I hear apple tree.
They're beautiful. They're so beautiful.
You're
It's home.
beautiful.
As I said, they're a good distance from the house.
How much is a good distance?
Probably in the time that it took everybody to get into the kitchen and interact, probably that entire time you've been walking. So about 10-15 minutes.
Okay.
Not a lot,
Um,
but enough to notice.
Is there anything else around? Any like bushes or anything?
Oh yeah, this is the tree line now that's based on... Actually, you wouldn't know because Nyla didn't tell you where this is.
No, we have no idea.
You found a tree line.
Yeah. Okay.
Somebody's
Right, here's
raising
the
for
line.
pink slips.
Oh yeah, they are. All of them. Alright. May is just gonna kind of like pace along the tree line, just walking to clear her mind. Staring out into the woods.
I eventually get up and start walking outside, going, nope, you guys don't want to talk? I'm going to go find May.
I was like, okay, where did she go?
Ingrid points with the used wooden spoon that Odile had used to mix the batter towards the door and just... They've gone that way.
Hey, thank you, love. Just walks out the door.
She then looks at Eddie. Hey, you gonna go? No.
Walks back. Grabs Eddie.
You're coming along, buddy.
Come on, Twig. No, it's like, you have the best words out of all of us.
He just takes another bite of his pancakes that are now... An eighth of it has been left on the plate at this point because he's been eating kind of slowly to kind of enjoy the pancakes as well as reading his book. And he's just being dragged along now. And so he is exasperated as he's suddenly yanked out of the chair and dragged along.
He's grabbed the chair and is just holding the chair and taking the chair with him. So Eddie's on the chair just...
Finishing that.
He might as well just pick up the plate at the same time, just plate and fork in hand.
He was more concerned about his book.
True. This is Eddie we're talking about.
Wait, let me mark.
Though I do need to know, is it his regular book or is it his smut book? This is Eddie we're talking about.
He's just a silly guy.
It is
Right. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Sir.
There we go. But you all know that Eddie loves his books. Eddie, however, at today's morning is
Was.
odds or evens.
Odds.
All right. Ah. It is one of his smut books. It is definitely one of his smut books. However, this one is not one that we have seen before.
How'd he get his hands on this?
This is one that he has had in the stack, but nobody's seen him reading yet.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah, it's a very simple cover actually. This one's a beautiful leather kind of engraving in the front, made to basically look like towards the top it looks like a crown that's been pulled out of the book a little bit, and at the bottom is a key, and along the side where you pull the book open there is what looks to be indented into the front of the leather cover, what looks to be like a lock. And it just the front of it is very interesting because it doesn't look necessarily like a smut book. However, the title, which is engraved into the leather and is beautifully designed, this beautiful font, absolutely gorgeous font, it just reads The Royal's Pet.
Let's go. Let's go.
Silly dude. Tricks are for kids.
So yeah, he is dragged along by Dwindle to follow the others.
Odd just turns and sees Dwindle dragging along Eddie and just rolls her eyes.
You see Eddie. In
Why
the
do I
air
just see Eddie? Why do I...
Because he's carrying him in front of him.
Eddie looks very, very over it as he's just being pushed forward.
Nice a chair.
She tried...
He's getting the royal treatment.
She's trying so hard to hide a laugh. So hard. Like she's covering her face and everything. She's trying so hard not to laugh.
He is very over it already.
Dwindle is very entertained now.
Dwindle put him down.
But you want me to put the chair down?
Yes, put the chair and the royal down. He needs to learn how to walk on his own 2 feet.
You want to put down Eddie? That's full on us, Eddie. Just, do you want to be put down?
He just sighs very loudly.
Got it. We shall continue onward.
Okay.
Hey,
I
just
guess he is turned into your royal chariot then.
the deepest sigh possible escapes this man.
Ah, I can finally hear emotion out of you. 'Tis wonderful.
I hate it here.
And you are so young, and we're so you'll have so many young, long years that we can enjoy together.
Oh, come on now, Eddie.
We'll try and
It's
figure
a
out
fun
how to.
experience.
We'll try and figure out how to unfreeze your kingdom, return you to your throne. I'm pretty sure we can easily secure trade with Flame and Broth, and hey, that's our big trade partner already automatically, and you can have ice tours. Ice tours.
She can't help but laugh now.
I hope you know. I really, really hope you know.
Yes, my friend.
You have simply made yourself a very, very shiny, very simple pack animal.
Thanks, Ben. Thanks so much. I haven't caught worse, and I've done worse.
He's also smelled worse.
Lowers the chair to his head level so he can look him in the eye. I am from a dwarven raging brigade. This is nothing.
And I am from a long forgotten kingdom. I don't see why we're comparing.
No, we're not comparing. I'm just telling you. Buckle in, friend. We're just getting started.
Oh, the boys are at it. Should I get the popcorn?
Are you sure we need to walk on?
As May is sitting enjoying her apples, and as Dwindle and Odile are trying to find her with Eddie in tow. And by tow, I mean carried. As she snacks on one of her apples, she notices up in one of the branches a familiar black cat with emerald green eyes. Is my Discord having a moment? Oh.
Thanks for having a
Oh,
moment
Maze
to
is having a
reconnect.
moment.
Yours was too.
Oh, okay.
Maze was perfectly clear. That's
Oh,
weird.
okay. Then my
Yeah.
Discord was having a moment. Nonetheless,
Can we just say
As
Disco's having a moment? Just be happy.
May is enjoying her apple. She looks up to see in one of the branches a very familiar black cat with emerald green eyes snacking on an apple against one of the tree trunks off in the distance. Just close enough to see, not close enough to interact with, before taking the apple and wandering off with it, disappearing behind a tree.
No, Wisp.
Nonetheless, however, Odile and Dwindle you are both trying to find me.
Duh.
Duh.
I know she would have made it to the trees, yeah. And she'd just be sitting under one, like you said.
Okay, well then you kind of stick out. It's not difficult to see a May color against a bunch of brown brush and tree bark and greenery and such,
Mm-hmm.
especially in her armor.
Mm-hmm. I don't think I've tried it on yet. I think just a whole bunch of stuff happened. I haven't put on the armor. I'm just...
Dwindle is gonna know this thing's gonna be part of
Fair
his.
Mhm.
Dwindle's even know.
Yep.
That this is going to go toward his stand.
Yep. So we find her, right?
It's not difficult to find her, but it is a decent walk away. She's off in the distance against one of the trees, and it's not necessarily easy to see from this distance, but thankfully you all have this house and it's up on a hill, so you kind of look out at everything, and the tree line's easier to see.
Cool. So we go up to her. And when we do, I climb one of the trees.
What are y'all doing out here?
Ducking.
And why? She kind of looks at Eddie. He's still on the chair, right?
Yeah, he's just here for the ride.
Don't ask.
Why? I thought
Don't
you were
ask.
done with that royalty stuff.
I didn't want to be here.
Sorry, Winston, I was knocked on my dice.
Winston wants to roll.
Tail.
Winston wants to roll.
That's a really fluffy mic.
Looks like a boom arm.
He's just like, hello, I am here.
That's like, witness me.
Witness my terror. Do I have to roll athletics to get into the tree since I'm climbing it?
Are you climbing it or are you flying up into it?
No, I'm trying to climb it.
If you're gonna
trying to
climb
be a
it,
brat.
I will need an athletics check to try.
Sure.
Wait.
I got that one. I got that one.
You ever seen those clips in cartoons where the cat is like trying to scramble up the tree and it's just scratching at the side really fast and it's not going anywhere?
Yeah.
That.
Yeah.
Do you want a hand?
No.
Okay. May's gonna toss the apple core over her shoulder. And she stands up and watches Odd with a smirk. So what are you guys doing out here?
Yeah, we talk.
Yep, just like you wanted. As she just continues trying to get up the tree.
Do you want to?
Failing.
Odd?
Can I?
No!
I sure.
Eventually, she gives up and just flaps wings once, goes up. That was annoying.
Entertaining.
Aren't they so
I'm
cool?
glad you guys got a laugh at it. As she's like slightly hanging upside down on one of the branches. Like she has her like legs hooked onto the branch and everything.
She in range. Can I touch her? Like how far off the ground are we saying?
Well, I suppose that depends if she's on the first
I
branch
don't-
or not.
No, I'm not. I don't know where I am, but I know I'm not on the first branch. Like I put myself kind of in like in the middle of the tree.
Well, how high up would you like to go? Because these apple trees are anywhere between, 15 to 20 feet tall.
I'll say 10 feet. I wasn't trying to go too high.
Okay.
I was just trying to go for one of the really, really big, sturdy branches so I could hang off of it.
Well, because of the age of these trees, a lot of the branches are pretty sturdy, even the lower ones. Not all of the lower ones, obviously, because there are a few that have just kind of branched off and started growing a few little apples here and there, but a lot of these branches are very sturdy. So, you can go up about 10 feet and be perfectly fine.
Cool. That's kind of where I'm chilling.
Okay. So, what do you want to talk about?
Eh. More.
After Eddie is set down finally, he just crosses one leg over the other and then crosses his arms as he leans back in the chair he was dragged in.
Glad you have a front row seat.
I didn't want to be a part of this. I have been made part of this.
Well, you have the best words.
This isn't about whether or not I have good words. This is about whether or not you all can sit down and talk.
Yes, but aren't you a part of us, apparently? You've been with our group long enough now.
I can't refute that fact, but I talk better than all of you.
Combined.
Are you sure about that?
Why do I need to practice?
In
defense of the
practice, I was
author?
hoping for a mediator.
Sorry to see Winston in the background. I'm sorry.
I can say that it's fun, I'm sorry.
No, it's great.
In our defense, you have the education to back it up, I suppose.
I'm not a good talker, never good with words, but I'm good at feelings. Some, not really. But I think you need to speak your mind, Odd.
I do that all the time. I tell you guys how you guys are doing something stupid. I tell you how you guys should do something different. I tell you guys when you guys are doing something great. I speak my mind constantly.
I meant maybe all of your heart.
I can't do that.
Well, that's the problem.
Why, you keep it bound up just like your wings?
No. Honestly, it's completely different.
Perhaps. I think that it would be helpful if we put things out onto the table. I don't think we're going to get anywhere if we're arguing like this. Not necessarily that that's arguing,
Okay, what do we need to put out on the table?
Well, maybe should realize that we're all kind of going through this together.
Yes.
Go on. Go on. Worship.
Winston's so cute.
He has a bell, and he wanted out. I don't know, I just... I don't know what else to say to you, Odile. You're being stubborn, and not to say that you aren't, because you are, and we care about you, and we love that about you, but this is hard on all of us. And it just feels like
I know.
divide us further.
And it won't.
And
We can continue on. We can continue on. We will be fine. We always are fine.
Are you fine?
Yeah.
Convincing.
I will be.
Wendell, you were speaking about how you want to talk.
I'm not really good at it, but I'm just really good at understanding my words and rationalizing them. It feels like she's running from the problem. Trying to push it away from it every time, and it's affecting her, even though she says it's not affecting her.
Mm-hmm. But it is.
The only thing it is affecting right now is my sleep. That I will admit to at most. Otherwise, no, it is not affecting me. I can handle this. Okay. I am not running from anything. Just like when you thought you were being smart and trying to leave Nyla's face for me to bury, thinking I would come to terms with that and everything else, when in reality, if I wasn't coming to terms with it, I wouldn't have even made the grave in the first place. So.
You're gonna always be alone until you decide that you're not.
No.
Move on, Sarah. We're here. But I don't think you realize that.
No, I know you guys are here. And I'm not trying to push you guys away at all. Trust me, you would know if I was trying to actually push you away.
When we first met, that's all you did.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be more than that now. And I get you're not trying to leave all the time, you know. I mean, even Nyla didn't want to stick together at first, but it just kind of happened. Right?
No, you girls like to leave off a lot.
Yeah, it is a big problem.
I didn't care either way if I was in the group or separated. You guys just tended to separate a lot. I only sneak away at moments when I really need to actually be alone. Or something.
Yeah.
You know, like when I need to vomit because I didn't really feel like vomiting in front of you guys. I think that's fair. I don't think anybody really wants to watch people vomit.
Yeah.
Not quite.
Exactly. And yet you guys all still followed me and watched me vomit
As well.
instead of listening to me on the fact that, hey, I just needed a moment. Give me a moment.
Mm. There's been worse moments.
Yes. Your point?
I just.
Look, the reality is I'm going to be here no matter what. If you guys think I'm pushing away or if I'm not. I'm still going to be here until you guys tell me to leave. Until you guys tell me you don't want me here anymore. Or until I die. That's the reality. I'm perfectly fine and comfortable with all of you. Even when you guys get on my nerves.
Which is a lot.
Refuse to answer that question.
Answer is yes.
I do have to say that I feel like I haven't really left out by myself too much. I mean, other than just when we're not doing too much. I usually was just following Nyla.
And yet you still ran away without us instead of telling us what was happening.
Listen, if Dwindle
That
didn't
was
hit
still
me,
you.
then it would have been different.
Actually, if Dwindle had hit you harder, things would be different.
Yeah.
I would have left.
Because I feel like you still would have left no matter what. To be honest.
I would have. I said trust me, and your immediate
You made a
idea
stupid
was
decision.
to
That
throw
was
your
not in the
hammer
good
at
to
me.
trust.
And you couldn't trust me just for one moment.
Yeah, because you were doing something stupid and
How did you know? I asked you for clarity for one moment.
you didn't feel clarity. You're running off. You saw it in your eye. You had that look in your eye.
That look in my eye.
Aye,
Okay.
it is true. You know it.
You had the look of the past in your eyes.
Listen. I thought I would be able to get Nyla back. I thought it would be a simple exchange. And it wasn't.
Yes, and we understand that. We are not saying anything against that. You just said you don't run off by yourself, and I just brought up an example of you running off by yourself. That was all.
To find
Okay.
Nyla, who ran off by herself.
Yes, I know. She also got lost way more than the rest of us.
She was originally.
Anything else? Or can we move past all of this now, please?
It's whatever.
It's not.
It's
whatever.
not
very-
whatever.
It's very
It's not
important
whatever. If there's
understand.
if there's anything else you want to ask or talk about, we need to do that. I was just more saying the whole thing about you running off by yourself part. If we can move past that.
I can. I had my reasons, and if I looked careless because of it, that isn't my fault. I had my reasons, and I did what I did with good intent in my heart, and that is the only thing that is going to hold me together right now. So, if we want to walk past it, yes, know that. And
Okay.
we can do what we have to do to.
Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Mind you, Odd is still just dangling.
Yeah, baby.
Luna.
It's
with
it's with me. It's Luna. It's all the cats this episode. They just knew this was their episode.
Mm-hmm.
Dogs are better.
That's
So we
why
can.
I have 2 of each.
Mm-hmm. Well, can we talk about what happened afterwards? Nobody's told me what happened. You've made hints.
What? What do you mean?
After.
Are you talking about after you ran off or after Nyla died? Need specification here.
After. Nyla. After.
See, that's another thing you guys keep saying about, like, you neither one, none of three, all three of you still can't actually say that she's dead. But I
Nyla's
can.
dead.
I just want to say that. That's the first time you've actually said that. I want to point that out.
I've said it multiple times. I'm the one who confirmed her dead.
Actually, I did. I brought her to you. Remember that.
Nyla isn't gone.
Nyla is gone.
No.
Look, the matter of the fact is you're asking what happened after Nyla died. I put you to sleep. I found her body. I brought her body down. Made sure I was near Dwindle because of what I was about to do. I was going to try to capture her soul, like Eddie was. Her soul was nowhere to be found. Unfortunately, Skia's brother apparently has her soul. And now we have to go get it. Yeah, Skia's brother. We've already met him apparently. He's the one that we fought down in Flame and Broth, actually, interestingly enough. Which also, I gotta say, Skia looks so different. Like, he looks really different and more redefined. Oh, also, I don't even know if Nyla knew this. Obviously, you have her journal, so you would be able to read this, May, eventually when you're ready. But apparently, she's actually a princess. In a sense, like, huh? What is up with this group with being nobles and royalty? Like, May, are you noble?
God, no.
Okay, thank you. At least someone in this group isn't.
I'm
But-
from a noble family. Doesn't mean I am noble. The head is chosen by.
You're not
higher-
debating things right now. Okay. Still, the fact of the matter is, oh, and apparently Skia's her uncle. Like,
That
where's the
explains
tea
a bit,
bags right now?
actually.
Yeah. Uh-huh. It's
No.
so much, and he's actually really disappointed in us that we didn't keep her safe more.
We
Well,
tried.
it's just kind of
We
understandable.
went off by our own.
Oh, speaking of, Dwindle, you have the ring, right?
Yes, I currently have it on.
Okay,
Defeat
cool. Yeah, because one of us would have to keep wearing him to make sure he gets energy and stuff. Because just like how I would have to feed Eddie energy to him while he was in the claw, someone has to feed energy to Skia.
Is it gonna be the same as Nyla, though? Skia was attached to Nyla.
No, Skia was attached to the ring. and the ring was attached to Nyla, and Nyla was feeding it without even knowing.
Okay.
I was a little bit different with the claw with Eddie because I saw the things and I just put a little bit of energy towards it, which helped him. He's glowing a little bit more. It was kind of entertaining.
Wait.
So Dwindle, you just have to figure out your levels there. Have fun. I'm not dealing with that.
Huh?
Wait.
You'll figure it out, Dwindle. Don't worry.
Where's Nyla's soul?
Trapped. From what you
It's
expected.
trapped. Yes, it's trapped right now. Back at Nyla's home, near a place. He's basically got her soul trapped right now. Skia didn't give me the name. Kind of disappointing. But did not give me a name. Yeah. So yeah, we have to eventually go back and get it. It's not owned. He does not own her soul or anything. He just kind of has it.
Crap.
Yes. So that's why I couldn't reach her or anything.
Does that have to do with why our village was gone?
Yes. Yes, he caused a curse that killed everybody there. But she was right outside of it, so she didn't die, basically. That's at least everything Skia had told me in the 10 minutes. I don't know. How long was I actually under talking to Skia?
2 minutes.
Eh,
This is mostly.
it was a while.
I only caught bits of it, and it's like, oh, disappointing. Da, 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 da.
Yeah, it
All the
was
rest of the
still
time was
long
like,
enough. Yeah, sorry. It was still a while. He was, and that was also the first time I've used the claw to talk to someone like that, because obviously Eddie was always present for me to talk to as Eddie, which thank you so much for. Thank you. I appreciate that.
It wasn't. It wasn't her fault, and she.
No,
I think so, dear.
it was not her fault at all. None of it ever was. Just like none of it was ever your fault. That guy was a psycho.
He was, wasn't he?
Yeah. Any other questions?
May gets maybe a little grim after Odile says that, and
Yes. Ingrid has a dwarven secret for us that might help with killing a big problem.
Okay.
it's the big problem. The dragon.
Yeah.
Oh, and how would we go about that?
I don't know yet.
I'm supposing we have to go back with Ingrid to talk about stuff.
Yeah, we might need to go play back to Flamebroth too for a bit. So,
Oh, great. Okay.
Right.
I mean, to be fair, we were already gonna have to make May her new weapons and stuff anyway. Like, we can't do anything until she has new weapons, and so does Eddie.
Yeah.
I guess the main thing now, all this is please talk to us more. Like, at
I
least
am
consider-
talking.
I know you're talking. I mean, being more open with us.
I am being open. You're asking me questions, I am answering them. What more could you want from me?
Look, Sadie, isn't this known as diverting the problem?
I've simply come to the realization that you're not going to get anything out of her because she's either already sequestered herself into her own little space in her mind, or she doesn't believe that she's worth sharing. So
You just see Odd's arms just flail out like, really? That's not what you're believing?
Dwindle
Yeah.
nodding up, his head up and down. That makes... You see, this is why I brought you. This is why it's important you are here. This is...
It's that royal education. It's got a big brain. What is that you're reading?
Does he?
The royal...
Does he have a big brain? This is the first time he's talked the entire time, and this is the first thing he says?
I didn't
Yeah,
want to be
he's
here in the
listening.
first place.
No, apparently you don't want to be anywhere near us ever since you got turned back alive.
Honestly, no, I don't. Because you all are off doing important things, and I am simply a royal with a sword. If you haven't noticed, you all have a lot of strength and a lot of power, and working together, you all are just about unstoppable. The only issue that you all seem to have is each of you seem to process in ways that are so different that you aren't willing to work with each other. You're not willing to help each other, you're not willing to grow together, you're not willing to talk. You think you're perfectly fine when in reality you're not. You're internalizing and you're bottling, and you're pretending that everything's fine for right now because you don't think that you have the right to break down while everybody else is breaking down. May has anger issues. That's just how it is. She doesn't know how to process properly because if she can't fight it, then she can't deal with the issue. If she's not able to simply shut it down, then the issue becomes too much because most issues are real. Most issues she's had to deal with are in front of her. She can deal with them. Dwindle doesn't deal with his issues. He's a dwarf. They've been, I don't know, trained to think that they just aren't allowed to think for themselves in that manner. So you have somebody who internalizes, somebody who doesn't understand how to deal with a problem unless it's right there in front of her where she can either deal with it or ignore it, and has now been forced into a situation where she has watched somebody she cares about leave permanently. She has no one to talk to because the dwarf doesn't necessarily process emotion properly, and you won't talk to anybody. So May isn't talking to anybody because she thinks she's the problem, and none of you are willing to hear her out on that because none of you are willing to talk. The dwarf doesn't know how to actually express emotion because all he knows how to do is swing his axe or throw his hammer. You just know how to run. And you deflect constantly. Because you think it's easier to deflect than actually open up and have people get close enough that if they leave, it's going to hurt again. And May can't open up because if she opens up, then that means one of you is close enough to actually listen. And neither of you know how to do that. So I'm stuck in the middle watching all of you argue, watch all of you swing at each other, watch all of you yell at each other. Because I can't step in. One hit from May, I'm on the ground. One magic spell from you, I'm in a different dimension. If Dwindle hugs me wrong, I bleed out. So yes, I do kind of avoid you while you all are off on your adventures, because right now, I'm a normal person. I'm not dead anymore. I can't phase through walls or phase through attacks or be ignored by everything in general that's stronger than me. I'm physical now. I can hug you. I can talk to each of you. If Tor gets upset and throws me into a wall, I die. So yes, I'm letting you all adventure because I'm trying to figure out how I can help here. I'm trying to help clean up the house. If you haven't noticed, while y'all were gone in Flammenbroth and in your own little worlds, I've been trying to clean up the place to see what is in here that we can use, that you all can start using this place more freely. I can't do anything else. I'm good with a sword, but it's mostly decorational. I'm traditionally taught. I'm not like you all. I can't run into burning flames and come out basically unscathed. I can't think about fighting dragons without literally being eaten. But what I can do is help you all realize that you've got to talk to each other, because if you don't, you all are going to drift from each other, and then in your fights, you are going to lose trust in each other. May is not going to trust Odiel to stick around long enough to actually complete the fight. Dwindle is not going to trust that May is in a good enough headspace to not just throw herself onto something's blade. And Odiel, you don't trust anybody. You trust me. And that's because I was tied to a gauntlet that you now can use freely. I care about all of you, and I cared about Nyla. It hurts to see her gone. But none of you seem to realize that other than May, and May is blaming herself for it. And what was y'all's reaction to that? Well, Dwindle went off to Flammenbroth to etch something into Nyla's old blade. Odiel disappeared into a room and then came back and let May wail on her for a while. That doesn't help anyone. That didn't help May. That didn't help you. So if you want my peace of mind, or my 2 cents, or my 2 coppers,
It's
you all
2
have,
silvers now.
you all have either got to figure out how to actually communicate what you're feeling and what's on your mind, or you all are going to fall apart long before you ever see that dragon. He then stands, and he grabs a low-hanging apple. So go on. Tell each other how you're hurting. Because the only way that this is going to get any better is if you all hear each other's pain and help each other through it.
Thanks, Eddie. Odd. I want you to know that I see you. And I know I haven't done much to present myself in a way that allows you to put much trust in me. But I want you to know that I care, and maybe that's a little dangerous, but we're what we have. Ultimately, at the end of the day, we've fought together, and we'll continue to fight together. This dragon isn't going anywhere without us. And regardless of if there's a dragon or not, you've been here all along this whole way, and Nyla cared about you. I care about you. Dwindle cares. Eddie, obviously. God. Strong words indeed, Dwindle. Right? I don't know. I want things to change, and I think he worded that quite fair. I don't know how much to open up more to you, or even to you, Dwindle. There's a lot to change. Yeah. To accept. And I'm sorry for taking my anger out on you. I know you say that. You did ask me to, but I should have been able to hold myself back a little more. I feel like giving in to what you wanted might have hurt you more than me taking the time to listen and clearly understand you. And I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry for crossing your boundaries.
Are you looking up at her or are you looking down?
Oh, she's looking up.
Okay, never mind. I won't do that. I was gonna have a random apple drop on your head.
Mm-mm.
Oh. Missed opportunity.
You notice that, like, during the time Eddie had been talking, Odd changed her position from being hanging upside down, staring at the group, to now sitting upright, staring off, not even towards the house, but out into the woods. And she listened fully to everything everybody is saying.
And
Meh. Go ahead. Go ahead. I saw you try to talk. Go ahead.
sorry. And Dwindle, you're such an odd creature. Sorry. Thanks for caring about us and taking the time and patience to stick around. You have the most honorable spirit I have ever seen. And through it all, you've chosen to stay And while you are a dwarf, and Eddie's right in the fact that, dwarves, you know, they're too strong for their emotions. Thanks for caring enough to stick around, and I'm sorry for blaming you. Maybe I should have explained myself better. Maybe I should have opened up a little bit more. I don't know if I can quite yet, but I want to. I trust you guys as much as I don't want to. What happened to Nyla was horrible. And I asked Shadrematis herself. I'd ask her if I could why, and yet there's no answer. And I think that I don't know, by some unhinged card of fate, that maybe there's a reason, and maybe things can change, and maybe even though your worst fears can come true, maybe that it's worth it and things will be okay. It doesn't feel like it right now, but I want it to be, and I think that I haven't needed anybody for a very long time, but I feel like I need you guys. And May's gonna wipe her eyes and reach up to grab another apple. Wipes it on her shirt and takes a bite. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry, May. I know my calculations earlier today were not correct when I was trying to help you. Because, as Eddie has already pointed out, you do have anger issues, and I have already seen that, and I thought I could help in that. It's not like I haven't had to do that before. That I had to do that. That I did that. Trying to help you, and I apologize. I miscalculated.
Thanks.
But I don't blame you. I don't blame you for her death. I don't even blame her for her death. Honestly, her timing was just timing. That's all it is. That's all I blame is timing. And I've been trying to give you the time to talk and listen. That's what I've been trying to do. And then she gets down. There's something I do need to say, but I'll wait to say it for a moment. And she's tall again. She's Nyla's height again.
Mm-hmm.
As she did the enlarge. And she just puts her arms out towards May. I know you like hugs. tell
May's
you
good.
things after you give you a hug.
May'll like kind of like stop for a second, like she wants to, and she'll give her a hug, a big hug.
You
I'm
do
sorry.
feel her flinch against your skin, but she doesn't like retract or remove. She does hold you as well.
So weird that you're our height.
Actually, I used to be this height all the time. Whenever I would take the growth potions, used to take them constantly.
Why?
Looks at me. Because it's so much better to be this height. I can
Doesn't it-
reach things.
You can fly.
You can fly.
Turns her head to Dwindle. Now I can. Are you forgetting that just before yesterday I couldn't? Well, I mean I could, but you guys never even saw me try to fly when I was in that position. And she's just giving light taps on the back of May, like, okay.
I'm not letting go.
She's just like, I really hope this ends soon.
I'm gonna savor this one.
And she's just like, this is taking too long. Does anybody else want, I guess?
No, just stay right here. And Mayo let her go. Thanks, Odile.
You're welcome. Honestly, I'm so glad you didn't try to cast Curie. I thought you were gonna try to do that, I'm not gonna lie.
Missed opportunity.
I wanted to, but I didn't want to cross the boundaries. I would love to cast you.
You. It's just so funny and timing.
I won't cross your boundaries. Though I do think you're maybe a little.
Oh no, this was player talking, not character.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I was
Yeah,
going.
no.
I didn't want her to be like to hug me finally and be so nice, and then I'm like, haha, I'm gonna invade you.
But you.
Invader Zim conquest deal.
Yep, exactly.
Don't want to push away.
Yep.
It's intentional because I thought of it.
Yep. But she steps back, and you just see her being like very. Ugh. And she's just like, don't take it the wrong way. I don't like touch.
I know, but
Do you? Do you? Because you keep trying to touch me all the time.
I'd touch you more if you liked it. That came out wrong. I'm sorry.
I know you would, and that's the problem. Thank you.
Well, if you liked hugs, I would give you more hugs, but unfortunately, you don't like hugs, and
No, that's not the case. I actually do like the idea of hugs and physical affection and everything else. I just don't like the pain that comes with it. If that
Okay.
makes any sense.
Does it hurt when people touch you?
Yes, I thought that was obvious.
Why? Has that always been a thing?
Yes, I thought that was obvious. Like, what part of, hey, don't touch me, owies? Oh, don't touch me, owies. Like, Eddie's over here telling me I only trust him because of the fact he was attached to the claw, when in reality, actually, I only started really trusting him after the first time he touched me, and it didn't hurt. Like, yeah. That's the only reason why I really started trusting him.
Why
But
does
in
it
reality,
hurt?
I still trust you guys, even though your touches still hurt. Like,
Well, I'm pointing.
no, you feel like really bad, rough sandpaper.
I'm a dwarf.
He's a dwarf.
Yeah, but
they're
think the sandpaper, but with little tiny spikes on them at the same time. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do I feel like?
You?
Mhm.
Don't ask. Don't ask. Okay, honestly, you feel
and like smell herself.
no,
like-
I didn't say smell, dearie, cheese and crackers. You feel like 1,000,010 paper cuts.
Why?
You just do. Nyla felt like bee stings.
That makes no sense. She's an elf.
Look, I don't make the choices of what everybody feels like, okay? I don't. Alright? Everybody feels like something different. I can't help that. Alright? And before you ask, no, this isn't a normal fairy thing. It's not. Fairies are actually very, very physically affectionate people. Ugh.
Is it a fairy thing?
What did I just say?
You said it wasn't a fairy thing.
Yes! Fairies and fae! We're in the same boat, basically!
I thought it was really.
Wow, it's like saying dwarves and gnomes are the same thing. Jeez, Odile.
Okay, that's just rude.
Not wrong enough.
No. It is not because of my fae or fairy biology.
So, what? Did an evil wizard curse you or something?
No. That would be cool, but no.
So what is it?
I don't know.
You don't.
No, honestly, I've always felt like this ever since I was small. It was much less and much more manageable when I was small before everything happened. Once everything happened, then it became very, very live wire. And magnified everything. But no, it's just been that the way since I was small. And no, my parents didn't have it either.
So you're just odd.
Wired wrong? Yes, exactly. I am odd. Any other questions?
Not for right now. Not quite.
Do you got any questions about this that I just talked about? Eddie? No?
That's far
What else?
beyond my knowledge.
Well, clearly, if I don't even know it, then obviously you're not going to know it. That's why I was letting you ask questions. To see if I did know something I could give you answers to.
Nope, it's far enough beyond my knowledge that I don't know what to ask either. I find it a little strange that you feel other things when you're touching other people. But, I mean... not necessarily your fault or otherwise, and it's not like you can give an explanation, so I have no questions for it.
Cool. Dwindle,
Yay.
do you have questions about what I just said? Before I move on to the next thing?
No.
Are you sure?
Not much of a talker.
Yes, you are. Don't lie.
I'm not good with these types of things.
Well,
Reflect
that
and
much
speak
is
loud.
obvious.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I can kick you now.
You can kick me and watch me just implode. I've seen what your
You
hammer
wouldn't
does.
You wouldn't implode. I would heal you in 2 seconds flat.
Who's
If
to
I
say you?
survive,
I can spare you from dying. You're right here, and it's happening right now.
Looks down his fist. Can I make fiends explode?
I would rather not be the test subject for that.
No, I would have just said I knew you were wonderful.
Speaking of, though, you're saying all these things about why you don't travel with us, which I completely understand and fully respect. But then you still ignore us and almost avoid us when we're back here.
The 2 times you've been back, you all have either been angry at each other or Nyla's gone.
Okay, fair enough. Thank you.
Fair. Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I love interacting with you all. I don't like interacting with you all when you all quite literally exude the same energy that a volcano exudes before explosion.
Fair
You
enough.
seen one?
Hmm?
Have you seen one?
I think he's asking if you've seen a volcano explode, which, have you? Because they're actually really cool.
Are there any on this side of Grandiasha?
The frozen wastelands, as you call them, were not always frozen. The largest mountain
That's
that,
obvious.
if I'm not mistaken, when you all showed me the map, the largest mountain within the frozen wastelands was at one point a volcano.
That makes sense.
Did it go
Oh
off?
yeah, have you figured out how long you've been dead for?
No,
Okay.
I have no idea.
I just wanted to ask.
Yeah.
Eddie? Did you ever open the book?
The book?
The book that Nyla?
Yeah.
You did? Okay.
Yes, she gave it back, and I've looked through it a handful of times, but it only has so much information.
What would
Are we talking about the same book? Because I think May's talking about the book that, Nyla put her soul on the line for.
Yes, my family's book. The one that I had explained the...
No. That book you had with us the entire time, and then like me. So I don't think I should try to read it again, honestly. No, there was another book, and then remember that big giant rat man that kind of showed up after we fought that guy that kind of took you away from the claw for that bit time, and he gave us a book. Well, he gave Nyla a book, and then Nyla gave me the book. I don't think you've read it yet, honestly. I know I put it with your stuff in your room when I made your...
It may still be in there then.
Yeah. Sorry.
I'll
As she
have to-
starts shrinking backwards.
I'll have to go look. I haven't seen that one yet.
I do have to ask. Now that you're alive again, you're saying how you're not as strong. What do you want to do with this life?
That is a wonderful question. You know, used to, when I was alive the first time, I would have told you I'm learning to take over the kingdom. Now, I have no idea. There is no kingdom to take over anymore. And I'm certainly not going to fight a dragon.
We never asked you to.
Do you still want to find your family?
I think finding at least somebody that carries the name. I think finding somebody that at least carries my name would be interesting. Whether or not they believe me is... I mean, it's not necessarily believable to hear somebody say that they've come from who knows how long in their family ancestry to tell them that they at one point were royalty. I doubt many
Right.
would.
Would be good to know though, right? To know what happened. To see if there's any record.
Maybe. But then again, what difference does that make now? Their life won't magically change, and they won't suddenly get a castle or something for them. It'll just be the same as being able to say that at one point I was royalty. It's cool. It sounds beautiful, and it's at one time reality, but now it's I was once royalty. It sounds like my father telling me at one time he was a knight.
Wouldn't you get clarity? I suppose. Don't you ever wonder what happened to your wife? To your family? I mean, I guess if we find them, obviously they lived a life that was so much more than what was the history.
I think I just want to find somebody that has my name. Because if they have my name, and they've lived this long, and my name has lived this long, then somewhere long, long ago, she got away. I think that's why I'm wanting to find well, the one that carries my name.
We'll find them. We'll find him, Eddie. You deserve that. Thank you for sticking around. You didn't have to follow us. You could have demanded us to destroy the gauntlet. And you stuck around this long as well. You've helped
you
us
did.
in ways unimaginable. And you still will. It's just in a different way now. And we want to help you too. I don't want you to think that because of all this, that anything has changed. We want to help.
I think I was more willing to come along with you all because I feared what came after. After all, I was tied to the gauntlet, meaning I had no chance to move on, and I admit I wasn't the best person when I was alive. I wasn't bad, I just... When you're making decisions for the betterment of many, you have to give up on a few. And I admit that weighs heavily on my mind. But in my position at the time, you don't get to pick and choose.
You never do.
I have another question. Do you remember how you got tied to the gauntlet?
It kind of stiffens at that question.
I feel like we haven't talked about it. I think we should.
Make a persuasion check.
Ooh. Ooh.
What is my modifier?
It is a
What is-
number.
Yeah,
Yes.
pretty much.
It is a very
I
particular
think I might
number.
be right on that one. I got a 15.
15.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. While you all wait for the unveiling of that answer, we have a new chatter that's been very kind enough to not only follow, but subscribe. And
Wow.
I don't have a page or anything set up. I'm going to talk to Lauren about it, and she's going to help me out with it. But we don't have anything for the player characters. You know, information-wise. We don't have anything for stats, race, class.
Oh,
You
he's
froze.
frozen.
Oh,
Okay.
Don't mind, I'm still
I
here.
hope we don't
there we go.
end soon because there's something I really want to say to this group.
Oh yeah, this is going to be amazing.
Like, I'm like,
Wow, we have-
I'm like, there's something I want to say to this group.
There we go. So, we have a new viewer, obviously. We don't have anything like on a page or otherwise that's got player races, player classes, player levels, player stats, nothing. So, if it'd be okay with you all, while you all are waiting for this answer, would it be alright if you all were so kind as to give us your races, classes, and levels?
Oh, yeah.
Just really quick.
We are all level 9, right? Yeah, we're all level 9. Unless anybody multi-classed.
No, if you're not in multi-class, you still have level 9.
Yeah, just a little different, I suppose. Yeah.
Yep.
I think Nyla was in multi-class, right?
Yeah, Nyla was
I'm
multi-class.
Mhm.
Yeah, Nyla was
There
rogue.
she is.
Hello, Miss
Who,
Nerdy
want,
Neurodivergent.
who wants to go first?
I got this.
Go on, Dwindle.
Mountain Dwarf. Let's see. 3 levels into Fighter, Battlemaster, and throwing out something really special and fun. And a bit of a, why am I doing this to myself? Battle Rager Barbarian. Because the lore behind Battle Ragers is insane.
Mhm.
May, your turn. We'll go in
Fine.
alphabetical order.
Okay. Hi. My character's name is Maylene. And I was a dummy when Will asked that, hey, homebrew campaign? I thought he meant that it had to be like homebrew, like everything, like a dummy. And so my character is a homebrew, and she is a abomination, so she turns into a creature. And she is essentially a cleric.
She's
Yeah.
the best cleric.
hmm
She's the prettiest cleric.
And now our prettiest fairy. Dizzle
No.
dizzle dizzle. Mm-hmm.
No, not pretty.
Great.
You're
The
not wrong, Frog. You are not wrong.
I mean, you're right.
what? What? What did I
At
just
the same
miss?
time, you don't really cast spells. It's really interesting. Like you don't
Yeah.
really see her ever casting spells.
No, I like to throw sword. Technically,
Yeah.
it's like a homebrew. And I cast like. I'm trying to cast more spells. Listen.
You're trying. And you're succeeding. That's what matters.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Nat 20.
Nat 20, baby.
And oh wait, no. And the stream you that way. So go on.
Oh, am
fairy.
I? Oh, okay. I am
like that.
Odile. Yes. Oh, okay. I am Odile, also known as Odd, the fairy battlesmith artificer, who has a steel defender named Rovan, who is adorable, honestly. He's the best boy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
She's actually really cool.
Nah.
Yeah, there is this.
Rovan's the coolest. Like, I can't get over his design, honestly.
And he has a whistle. There was this like whole scene when like one of our like first battles, she quickly made this whistle to help get like, the things, and it was so cool. And she installed it in Rovan, and now Rovan has this whistle. Anyways, she's very cool.
Yes, I love his whistle. I'm so proud of his whistle. Toot toot.
Come in handy later.
It's already come in handy multiple times, especially when Will forgets I have that whistle, and I just use it, and it kind of messes things up.
Was when that episode where May turned into a big beast, was Rovan there? Yeah.
He was, but he was going out and getting mushrooms, so I didn't have him use the whistle on you.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, that would have been, like, prime.
Or did I? I don't remember, actually. No, actually, I did. I tried to use the whistle once, and you kind of just twitched your ears at it. You're just like, this is unpleasant, but I can keep going.
Oh yeah.
She did make the con save.
Yeah. You were just more agitated at it.
Like shut, like an alarm. You know when you wake
Yeah,
up in the morning?
exactly. Exactly.
Like turn that crap off.
Exactly.
Mm.
Still, I can't wait to actually make more contraptions once you guys let me.
Oh yeah.
And of
It's all
course,
coming together.
all together they make the Journeyers of Grandiasha.
Mhm. What a journey it has been.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
I'm the DM, that's my class. And race. And
He's like
disposition.
50 characters at least.
Mm-hmm.
He is a terrifying warlock player / spellcaster
Oh.
player, and it is a nightmare to DM him. But it is such a rewarding experience, and I'm trying to do it again.
Yeah.
It's a little OP DM needs to be nerfed. That's why I'm playing the half annoying ex-royal boy who is really good with words and really terrible at anything else, honestly.
Yeah, the smut reader.
Don't forget about the buffs that you have to, don't forget about the nerf you give yourself by giving us some really good items.
Mhm.
Yes.
Mhm.
Well, that's because of the fact that means I don't have to balance as much.
Yeah. Honestly, that one hammer just makes my class an actual awesome class.
Mhm. It's fantastic. Now Dwindle's gonna be able to fly, and he's low-key just gonna be Thor.
Yeah, 100%.
He's got
I
He
hate
just
to
silver.
turned
say
into
this,
Thor.
but there is a hammer of thunderbolt that can be thrown that is entirely Thor based.
It's kind of fantastic.
It's the upgrade to the hammer he has. So,
Mhm.
but I'm fire.
Blackfire.
Quite interesting. Hmm. What was the? No.
Yeah.
I
What's
don't know.
What's this player? What's this new player? Will?
Hmm?
That you had us waiting for? You said to wait for you.
Oh, right, yeah. Because she
For
had
the
gotten a 15 on persuasion.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. Asked him how he was bound to the gauntlet.
Yeah.
If he remembered.
Mm-hmm. He's no longer an NPC. Now he's just a PC.
Technically, he's still an NPC.
Technically, I hope
Technically.
he's an NPC, but
Technically.
full control is a DM PC.
Exactly. Let's.
Which-
Yes, that's what we want. We want a
Is-
DM PC. That's what we
No.
want. Yes.
No,
Yes.
DM PCs suck.
Hey, you like Eddie.
No, I
We
love
love
Eddie.
Eddie. I love Eddie. I
We
love
do. Let's keep
NPCs.
it.
No.
We
DMPCs.
love
It just puts the DM in an awkward situation because DM knows what's happening.
Mhm.
I don't think you realize
No.
how well I can feign ignorance. Because I'm not feigning it, I'm just ignorant.
It just
God.
But no, DMPCs are very easy for me because of the fact that I have had to DM groups of no more than, 2. I've had groups of 2. It is terrible, but it is also fun. Because DMPCs are not meant to help you win the game. DMPCs are meant to help keep you on track.
Progress the story.
They're supposed to be helpful, not win. See, that's a really great idea, Frog. However, I think you overestimate my players. Because all of them, all of my players, and I say this lovingly, are either brand new or ADHD, and there is no in between.
Thanks.
But
No, that's tracks.
I also can do I can also just do sessions and games where it is only 2 players, because it is rather interesting making 2 people overpowered as fuck. But
The main
nonetheless,
problem is you also really, really like dragons, so you really like using the main problem is dragons are really, really strong.
yeah,
Yeah.
So
it's
We have
fine
to
though.
build them up to take the dragon. It's like you're grooming them for dragon.
I hate how accurate that actually is.
The only other creature that I run extremely well that James hates seeing is vampires.
That would be interesting. Oh, that would be interesting.
Yep.
Frog, welcome to the Will-O-Wisp Woods.
I know.
And I don't mean
Us-
Curse of Strahd. I mean my own homebrew campaigns with vampires.
He gets scary with characters. You haven't even seen. Is it Miria? What is it?
Mira!
Mira.
Mira, my favorite NPC.
Through that demon-skinned
She,
monster.
she is still my
I
favorite
love her.
NPC before
good.
Eddie. I don't care.
No,
But-
Nonetheless, go, speak.
You watch as Eddie sits back down, and he just kind of... It looks like he's thinking for a long time. And he looks to the gauntlet.
He hides it behind her.
Then he looks to Odile, as she hides it behind her. And he sighs, and he kind of looks off in between May and Odile into the distance, and he just... I didn't realize that she had done it at the time. I didn't realize that it was how it was going to end up. When my mother had the gauntlet made, it was meant to be a gift to my father. A way for him to, as a king, whenever we had wars happen, having the knowledge of other rulers that we would win against was something that she believed was going to keep him alive longer. But when she had explained what it did, he was grateful. He was grateful that she had made it. But he had hoped he never had to use it. He would use it as a decoration piece whenever we had large parties or anything like that. It was a beautiful piece. It still is, obviously. But then the Goliaths came. There was a failsafe at the time. If he died with it on, and he did, It was a one-time use. It was meant to basically act as a key. He had it enchanted after my mother went off on a vacation. He had it enchanted where if he died with it on, instead of it possibly falling into the wrong hands, it would return to its pedestal. The pedestal in the vault. And it would act as the key to the vault. If it teleported back in, the vault would close, and it would not open again. However, when the Goliaths came, I died first. I stood between the leaders of the Goliaths and myself. Oh, my father. But I stood between them and the people that I felt I could protect at the time. And I learned that mortality is far, far less kind than we'd like to believe it to be. My father used it for the first time that night. He had hoped to win that fight, I believe. I believe he had hoped to return me using a cleric of some kind. It wasn't unnatural to find a cleric with the gods as active as they were. I guess he didn't get to follow through on that hope. And of course, you all had found me in the painting. I was reliving some of the best memories. And I think it was because my soul was in shock.
Were you in that painting for long?
I was in that painting for a long time. It wasn't immediate. I didn't just die and then get put into the painting. But I do remember my body, or soul, my form. I remember looking for something to latch onto, and I didn't want to see my father and my mother ran through the way that they were. So I tied myself to that painting for most days, just so I could see them in a light when they were smiling, healthy, alive. And I think I started to bond to that painting a little faster than I expected. Ah. I didn't expect to actually get soaked into the painting. I didn't expect to be in the painting, and I didn't expect to relive those memories for as long as I did. I don't remember how long I did. All I remember is the initial latching on to the gauntlet. Ha! I remember the initial latch on. And then, for a while, I just floated through the halls, not realizing or understanding what had actually happened. And then you all came along. I'll admit, I didn't expect it to turn out the way that it did. I certainly didn't expect to have my body back. Or a recreation of it, I suppose, he says as he looks at his hands. I expected to be tied to that gauntlet for a long time. Or in any other case, I expected to be released and find out about the hereafter.
I have another question. The gauntlet. When it teleported back, meant the dragon was in there the whole time?
That dragon egg we had received as a gift from another kingdom. It was supposed to be unfertile. It was basically supposed to be a decoration piece. A beautiful and rare specimen. I mean, think about it. How many times in your life can you say that you've seen a dragon egg that's actually going to hatch? We didn't expect it to actually have anything in it. We didn't expect it to be fertile. When that dragon came out of there, I'm putting myself to sleep.
Sorry.
When that dragon came out of there, that was my first time ever seeing one.
Personally? If you said that the gauntlet, your mother had it made. It's that of a gold dragon, right?
Yeah, well, that's what she always said. She said that it was made using
Well, thank you. Yeah, he's frozen. Right?
There we go.
Hi. There he is. Hello.
Ta-da!
No surprise.
She always said that it was made using the scales of one. She said that the enchanter knew of them. She did at one point say that this dragon was tied to our family at one point. I never believed her. Obviously, it's a fun idea. A golden dragon crafting something that my mother asked of them.
Dragons live a very long time.
They do.
To stretch, but would you ever think that the dragon, I mean, do you think you would still be around?
Possibly. I wouldn't put any money on it.
Right?
I don't know how much time has passed.
No. It's been quite some time.
Are you also talking about
She-
fiddling in general?
Eddie, do you know if she put any other enchantments on it? Such in the way of making sure of who could use it to what extent?
I'm not certain. I don't think there is a restriction on who can use it. I think she had just made it for my father. And then, of course, my father had the enchantment on it that was meant to keep the wrong person from getting a hold of it. But
Okay. I'm sorry. And I'm sorry you had to get attached to it twice.
it's fine. I'm living and breathing now, so everything's fine.
Now you sound like me.
The difference is I went from dead to alive, so everything really is fine in my book, other than Nyla being gone, but that's a different situation. I myself am fine now. I get to touch the pages of my books again. I get to taste food. I get to drink things. I get to feel the wind on my skin while we stand out here. I get to enjoy living again. So everything's fine in my book.
Hmm. Do I forgive me if I took this the wrong way or I misheard you, but your father, when he used it on you the first time, said he had the intention to bring you back, right?
Yeah. At the time, clerics were common. The gods were much more active, and you saw a lot of people touched by divinity that could help. A lot of them helped people. Some of them sequestered themselves in temples, and others were a little less than desirable. But I think that he had hoped to take my spirit and my body and see if he could find somebody that could put them back together.
Makes
I
sense.
Mhm. I hope that maybe we can find Nyla. Maybe it is possible. Or is that a fool's dream?
You'd have to find somebody who really knows how to deal with souls. And that's if she chooses to return.
I can
So,
imagine she's a great deal happier. I mean, if she had her family, once we save her again.
maybe. Some people believe that when their time has come, their time has come. Others believe that it's something to run from.
I should ask this while you guys are all here. If any of you guys are to die or anything, do you want me to try to put your souls onto the claw until I can get you guys alive again?
Oh,
Not until we save Nyla.
No, I mean, if you die at any point, like whether we save Nyla or after we save Nyla or anything, if you die at any point, and I'm not able to bring you right back to life right then and there, and so I would have to bring your body to someone to help get you back to life and such, would you want me to connect your soul to the claw?
under one condition will I be okay with that happening. It has to be an honorable death. That is the only time.
Okay.
If
May.
If I die before we get the dragon, before we put things right, yes.
Eddie, would you want me to do that again?
I've already died once. I don't see why a second time would hurt me anymore.
You may know what I'm talking about. Wait. Do you... Nope, I'm not gonna ask. Okay, then we have the plans then. If any of you die and such, especially before the dragon, because Dwindle, we already know you want to fight that damn dragon, I will connect your souls to the claw for enough time to get you guys to a cleric or someone to heal you, to bring you back to life.
Thanks for asking.
Yeah. Figured that's the least I could do.
And thanks for being so open, Eddie. Look at the puppy! Look at the puppy!
Hey, the puppy.
Oh,
Here's the puppy.
Oh, look at the Luna! Look at those! Ah, sweet
Here's
baby.
the puppy. Here's
Aw.
the sheepy. They're like, oh, I'm being talked about. I'm being talked about. Hello. Goodbye.
She sniffed him and she was like, ooh, nah. Get away.
Nah.
That was cute. Thanks for sharing so much with us as well, Eddie.
I have no reason not to.
Regardless. Mm. Hmm. Do you remember the library? Before we were attacked, before Nyla got sucked into the ring, there was a brazier. An egg.
I don't think Eddie would remember that because he wasn't with us at that point.
Well, I'm just talking to you both, but do you?
Yeah, but those were different eggs. Those weren't even dragon eggs. And those were long since hatched, too.
It's just weird, don't you think?
Honestly, I found a lot of things in Eddie's castle weird. No offense.
Eggs in the library.
Yeah, they looked. Sorry, note taker is not
Wow.
taking out her notes.
As if something had.
Were they the?
They were in the center of the room. Honestly, they kind of looked like almost like panther griffin eggs or something of the sort.
You all took one of these?
No.
They were hatched.
Yeah,
Was
they
it-
were all hatched. They were long since hatched too. Right,
I mean, I
Dwindle?
do
You
have
didn't take
this.
any.
He pulls up a shiny golden egg. Rainbow egg. I've been keeping it to myself for so long.
Dwindle!
What
Tending
is
to it.
that?
No, I got this somewhere else. Don't worry about it.
Where did you? Where? And you? What is it?
Dwindle
Rolling
got
to see
that
if it
when we were
finally
at the
hatched.
Sphinx. Dwindle got that back when we were dealing with that Sphinx. And we burned down that little library.
All that time ago?
Yeah. I thought you left that back there.
Yeah, I never showed any of this internet, but we're shared, and I'm not really good at sharing stuff, so I thought proof.
I
Yeah.
thought you left that back there, Dwindle.
I never showed this to anyone.
What?
No, I had saw it back there, and I
It's a
thought you
golden
never
egg.
picked it up or anything.
If I remember correctly, he found it entirely by himself.
No, me and you were in the same area.
Can I?
Odile had seen them, did not want to mess with them. Dwindle had followed behind and
grabbed one.
grabbed one.
What type of creature is?
I have
Does-
no idea.
Can?
Oh, I'm about to make an omelet on your head, though, Dwindle.
I bond with it, or protect as if it was my own child.
Dwindle, put it away.
You don't think it's just, not gonna hatch?
Well, I've tried to keep it at a good temperature and everything.
What even?
Dwindle and his pets. Why am I not even surprised?
He's gonna look closer. Can I try to guess?
As you get closer, and as you begin to look at the sheen that just happens to ever so slightly ripple over this egg, just naturally, you hear a crack,
It's finally happening.
and that is where we will end tonight's session.
It's finally happening. I have waited 70 odd episodes of this thing.
No!
No, I didn't get to do the thing. No. Oh, I was gonna have Odd talk about things. Oh no. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I can live. Okay, it's fine. It's fine.
Well, how many times have you
Weird.
forgotten about this egg?
I haven't.
Yeah.
I have been rolling to see how long it would take. I've been rolling to see what would cause it. I've been rolling to see if it would hatch in the middle of you all doing something. I've been rolling.
Time.
But with that, thank you all for joining us. Thank you all for coming along. Thank you all for being here. I do apologize that the Wisps got you lost, but as always, we are happy to keep the campfire roaring for you so you have somewhere to sit and listen to their stories. Tonight's story was a continuation of the journey of Grandiasha, a wonderful game, 100 episodes deep, that has a whole lot going on with a wonderful set of characters that have a whole lot going on themselves. And after some emotional turmoil, as well as some infighting, we have made some headway on the group getting a little more attached to each other in one way or another. So, thank you all for coming. Thank you all for being here. We hope to see you all again, because the Wisps always have stories. So we'll keep the campfire roaring for you so you have somewhere to sit and listen to them. But until next time, we hope to see you all again here in the Will-O-Wisp Woods. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening, everybody.
Ma.
It's that
Thank
egg.
You know, Dwindle, if this is the same type of bird